Hi y'all. How's it going? Okay. Macy, my dog. Really. Anyways, I hope y'all are having a great day. This is video number 2 for the day. I decided to post 2 videos today. Shout out to my friend who actually gave me the idea, even though he doesn't know that he gave me the idea. Earlier, I was talking to him and he pointed out something that was super interesting to me. So I just got this idea that I should make a second video. So the first video, if you haven't seen it, you should go watch it, just to give you context. I just posted about Apple's, I gave a review of the customer service I got from Apple earlier today. So you should watch it. I'm also gonna do push-ups, I think, while I'm on this video. You think like 1, 2, anyways. So, the whole point of this video is actually because earlier today I was talking to my friend about the headspace that I've been in for the last couple of days. And actually even more recently, I need this to go, yeah, anyways, even more recently, I've not been doing that great. So on Sunday, I was kind of feeling it. Yesterday, I was really feeling it. Last night, extra feeling it. Today, definitely feeling it. And it is this like super deep down inside, like sad feeling. And I'm sure a lot of it has to do with the fact that I am a very, very, very extroverted person. I don't like to stay at home. I don't like to be forced to stay at home. Yeah, that's just not what I'm about. But even when I went to go see my parents, I mean, that's not the same thing as being able to go out and see people and talk to people and go about my daily life, you know? Can you move, please? Go. I mean, how can you be upset when you have a dog who's putting her butt on the camera? This is not pornography, Macy. Anyways, yeah, so I've been struggling for the last few days. So I've made comments in other videos that I'm not drinking right now. Like, I haven't drank since this quarantine situation started, right? Because I know if I have 1 glass of wine, I'm gonna want 2. If I have 2, I'm gonna want 3. If I have 3, I have a whole bottle. If I have a whole bottle, why not another one? And then I start making bad decisions and just bad things happen. And I really feel like this is a great time to concentrate on my health, not only my physical health, but also my mental health. And I know that that is not good for it. I do struggle with depression sometimes, and anxiety, and alcohol is a depressant. So I've decided not to consume alcohol during this time, you know? So let's do some more push-ups. My dog is kind of in the way, but yeah, so I decided not to put that in my body right now because it just doesn't seem like a good idea, you know? So even though I'm not doing that, I'm still kind of sad and going through things like really, really, really working on focusing on other things, happy things, positive things, not watching as much TV, and just slumping into the couch, working out as much as possible, which is why I'm doing push-ups right now, cooking healthy, wholesome food. I don't know what that is, but there's some weird noise over there. Not consuming a ton of sugar, making sure that I keep my diet in check. Other things, working out, diet, making sure I'm consuming good, positive material, but still things are difficult. I do think a lot of it is just because I am secluded all by myself, and because yeah, this is the first time that I'm like legit alone, so it's like a whole lot all at one time, but I'm legit struggling. And it's funny because my friend who I was talking to about this, he was like, you're so happy and you're so smiley. And it's like, yeah, I am, which puts a lot of things in perspective, because I know for a fact there's a lot of other people out there that are happy, or my chicken, that are basically portraying out to the world that they are happy, they're smiley, their life is great, they're laying at the pool, all these awesome things, which in theory that all sounds well and good, because a smile goes a long way, right? But that doesn't actually mean that somebody is legit happy. My dog just, oh yeah, my chicken, I forgot. Okay, so anyways, just because somebody's happy-go-lucky or smiling and laughing, any of that kind of stuff, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are happy. So it puts it in perspective for me, because there's other people out there that are struggling. And even though you can't actually like see it on their face that they're struggling, and they're not going around telling you about it, doesn't necessarily mean that they're not struggling. So part of the reason that I'm telling you this is because I think it's super important for people to know and understand that a lot of people are going through a lot of things. So it's important to be extra sensitive to your friends and family. Don't judge people for whatever they're doing. Be kind to them. My dog. Just because they're not dealing or coping with this entire situation the same way that you are, doesn't mean that they're doing it wrong. None of us really. Look at my beautiful chickens. In my other video, I was making these chickens. Well, preparing them. But anyways, yeah, just because they're not doing it the way that you do it, or the way that you want them to do it, or what have you, doesn't mean that they're doing it wrong. None of us know how to cope with this situation, so it's just different. Also, I think it's a very good time to make sure that you do all those wellness checks, right? Like, check in with your friends and family. Make sure they're doing okay. Make sure they don't need anything. And by need anything, I mean any kind of emotional support, want to talk, anything like that, right? And then the other part to that, I think that's important, and the whole reason that I made this video, is I think that everybody should know that everybody is going through this right now. And I mean everybody. I don't care if you're the happiest person in the whole wide world. I don't know who the happiest person in the whole wide world is. Yeah, I don't. But they are not 100% happy all the time either. And they right now are struggling with this exact same thing. So you are not alone. You're not alone. We're going to get through this. But I highly encourage you to focus as much as possible. I know it's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard. Focus as much as possible on yourself. Focus on your mind, body, spirit. So work out. If you are not a worker-outer, just so you know, walking the dog is a workout. Especially if you live in Texas or some other hot place. I took this little one on a 3.5 mile walk earlier. It was like 80 degrees and super sunny with the UV index super high up. That was a workout. We both sweat, for real. But yeah, doing something very, very simple will still help. Really think about the things that you're doing. So maybe consume less mindless content. If you're really going to sit there and watch 20 hours of Netflix in a 24-hour day, at least try to go back and forth between things that are positive, mind stimulating. Maybe switch out an episode of Forensic Files with an episode of a good podcast. Make sure that you're eating properly. I know this is super hard, but I would highly encourage you to eat the least amount of sugar possible, because that definitely doesn't have the greatest effects. But just try to take care of yourself. And seriously, know that you are not alone. Every single person, I don't care who they are, I don't care if they've never struggled with depression in their entire life, they're going through it too. I promise, you are not alone. We are going to get through this. It's going to be okay. But I just thought that all of you should know that even if you see people on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all of those people that seem happy-go-lucky, they're not happy-go-lucky 24/7. All right, I'm telling you, they're not. So don't feel like you're the only person that's struggling. This is a process. It's a lot. Get a dog. There's plenty that you could adopt or foster. They're great to have. And there she goes. I don't know. Hey. Yeah, they sometimes bark too. But you know, that's okay. But yeah, behind every smile, there's definitely a person inside. A person that's fragile too, just like you. Treat everybody with kindness and respect and understanding. We're all going through it. And be kind to yourself. That's super, super important. Super important. And always make sure to love the animals, because they definitely love you too. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I hope you got something out of this. You are not alone. And dogs are great. Bye, guys. Have a great day.